Hello everybody, this is Lindsey.
This is Ricardo.
So we had a really good response about our first 10-minute tango lesson, so we're going to try to post some of these somewhat regularly. So here's the figure that we thought we would share with you today. So what we have is first we do a cruz, una cruzada. Then we have a contra-boleo, followed by a low bolero, and then we resolve by going back to the line of dance. Okay. You may already be used to this option. So from here into forward options. It's one of the first combinations that people tend to.
And just as a reminder, when you lead to the cross, make sure you open up the embrace just a little bit if you're starting in a very close embrace, so that the follower is on our axis.
Okay, that contra-boleo emerges out of the change of direction. So I lead my partner to a cross. Here they feel like they're gonna do a forward ocho, but just as they're stepping into that forward ocho, I change my direction around them. It's not my arms jerking my partner around, it's my body going around them. That counter movement is what creates their leg from going forward into what would be a forward ocho, into coming back and creating that contra-boleo.
Yes, and it's really important for followers to have their axis completely during this moment, and to make sure that you have your lats engaged and your whole core engaged, so that when you receive the contra-body motion, the energy translates through your upper body down to your standing leg, and you're not absorbing it in your arms. If you have a non-engaged core, weird things will happen, and you'll start looking like the car salesman, like the blow-up doll person, like that.
That's a good move. We'll do that move in the next video. Here is my regular cross.
I'm on my axis completely.
Yes. Notice here she could go into a forward ocho, which is basically what I'm leading, except before she goes far enough to put weight on that foot, right? Her axis is still pretty much where it starts. I don't bring her axis forward. I just create the illusion that she's gonna go forward, right?
Which makes me basically move myself towards the metatarsal of my foot and extends my free leg.
Yes.
So
and at that moment, I circle around. Right, so the movement starts here with a little bit of intention coming back towards me. It's not so much that I pull her towards me, it's that I actually create the intention that I would create 4 forward ochos. And in fact, you can actually go into forward ochos and then create it from there. Alright, so the beginning of the movement really is just like you're doing forward ochos and create that counter rotation.
And my free leg is feeling like an extension as if I was going to take a step forward, but then my upper body is disassociating to the right. So he's changing the direction of where I think I'm going to go, which actually helps my free leg, if it's nice and loose, to go around my standing leg. And then because there's so much momentum, it creates the forward boleo.
And notice that when Lindsey does it, you can see the information going from her upper body to the leg, which is what creates the spiral. Your partner's shoulders, lats, back, all in mind. You are trying to go around this axis right here. You invite them to go forward. As they start going forward, you go around that axis. Around. Notice my arm, my frame hardly moves.
Now, as a follower, you're not moving in a block. So my upper body goes with him first, and then my lower body is delayed afterwards, just like any bolero.
Now we're gonna capitalize in that spiral that we have created into the next part of the movement. Okay?
So we've just reached at this point. Now he's going to lead a boleo, a back boleo. We're doing a low boleo, but it could also be a high boleo. It's kind of up to the follower and your surroundings. So we step back. My upper body's still facing him, so it's disassociated. And then he's rotating so that I pivot this way. And then on the return, I come back with him. Then, when we go to finish, I push with my right leg so I can reach where he's leading me here.
Now, I like bringing my partner to my foot because it returns me to the line of dance. Now, if on that last step, I don't bring my partner all the way there, but I bring her here.
Or if you don't push with your leg and you only take a small step.
Right. What's going to happen is she's going to collect here. So I'm going to have to either come back to her or have to rotate more onto this leg. So that it's a bit more complicated. There's nothing too terrible about it, but I like bringing my partner there because I'm back into my line of dance.
If you don't have a partner to work with, I really recommend trying to hold something. We had the hula hoop last time, and a lot of people liked it, so I'll use it here again to help keep your embrace honest and how engaged it is. It's much easier to do this movement when we have our lats really thinking about enveloping our partner and having some engagement here. Because the responsiveness that's required in order for the boleos to happen really needs to make sure you're not absorbing energy or moving your embrace.
Here's the cross. Here's my partner. I'm going to ask him to go into a forward ocho, a fake forward ocho, and I step around them. Right? That's their contra-boleo. And then I create their back ocho, their low boleo. I bring them to my forward foot, and I'm ready to continue.
Hoy, como ayer, mis pobres ojos han quedado sin luz, y en mi desvelo solamente estás tú, como una mula mi voz. Hoy, como ayer, vuelvo a quedar tan solo.
We hope you enjoyed 10-minute tango lesson number 2, and we hope to see you for the next installment.
Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get the alerts of the new lessons. And also find us on Facebook and on Instagram. We are Connection Tango. So we hope to see you soon in real, in full 3D, Technicolor, Super HD. But for now, I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Abrazos.
Abrazos.